What's up, guys? Welcome to FGTV. I'm joined with Dukestarfighter, also known as Jonathan Rentos. I'm Flashbarricade. And today we wanted to reconnect with everybody. It's been one hell of a year. 2020 has been interesting for everyone.
Right.
For gamers, I mean, a lot more people are indoors, and so it's a little bit easier for gamers to kind of keep doing what they're doing. And I know I've been playing a lot of video games lately. John's been playing a lot lately.
Yes, I have.
It's kind of what we're doing to navigate these waters. And of course, the gym's just reopened. It's been a hell of a journey trying to continue working out during quarantine. The last time that we did a radio cast, I kind of went over the whole outdoor gym and building a home gym and kind of what it's taken me to stay motivated and to keep, working out for a competition.
Right.
Speaking of which, just as an update for you guys, the competition is still set to go live in September, but I did cancel my registration, and the reasons for that were just things had changed with the people that were putting it on. Things that were, for the actual competition were changing, and it just didn't really make it very viable for me as a competitor to take that leap and go and do those things. So anyone that was interested in going and checking it out and being a part of that process, I still urge you guys, if you're in the area, to go and check out the show. Check out Muscle Nerd Showdown and Quest of the Muscle Nerds. Those guys are phenomenal, and I love what they're doing, and we're trying to kind of connect on that same level just with video games.
Yeah, that's an awesome thing that they're doing.
Yeah, I really think being able to bring not only comic book nerds, movie nerds and gaming nerds together into a fitness realm is extremely important, and kind of bringing people out of their shells. But it's really neat to break down those barriers, and that's one thing FGTV has always kind of sought out to do. Is both John and I are gamers, and we don't really see it ever exiting our lives. We've been in video games for a long time, and at the same time, we don't really expect to ever stop pursuing weightlifting and fitness and being big, bad, strong motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So in any case, we wanted to reconnect and tell you guys kind of what our new scheduling is looking like moving forward. Right now, now that Xbox is shutting down Mixer, which is the big thing for a lot of streamers, a lot of people in the industry were, kind of hopping on the bandwagon for Mixer, and apparently it wasn't doing very well for Microsoft. So Twitch is the new platform. Today I've been working on nothing but kind of setting up my Twitch account, getting the Twitch Prime going, pretty much getting the Twitch ready for streaming. And basically right now, this is the first time I've been on video for a radio cast, but this room is essentially going to transform into the streaming platform, the platform for the podcast, and for just overall gaming and workflow. So in terms of scheduling moving forward, Fridays are FGTV days. Essentially every Friday, John and I are going to get together and sit down, and we're going to be on a 3-week cycle. So what we're focusing on is our first week, we're doing a radio cast where we sit down, we kind of reconnect with everybody on what's going on, what's to come. It's our quote unquote podcast version of FGTV. It's where we get to kind of sit down and have a conversation and answer questions and do anything of that sort for everyone in the community. The second week, we're going to go ahead and jump into Twitch streaming. So that's really where our Twitch platform is going to start to blossom, at least for our initial month of July, and even going into August. We're going to do streaming on Fridays, and only at least within that 3-week parameter. Of course, that will start to progress faster as things become more available and as we get used to the Twitch platform.
That's right.
And then on the third week, we're going to come out with our workout videos. So the workout videos are extremely important factor for FGTV. It's not just gaming. It is also getting in the gym, kicking butt, you know, and even if you can't make it to the gym or you don't want to work out in the gym, having a platform for you guys to work out at home and feel comfortable working out at home. So as of right now, that's our streaming schedule. And those are our commitments for the next 2 months. And then, you know, once again, we'll sit down and kind of revamp when we decide that we can start doing more for those elements. But yeah, I think other than that, it's really just been about getting back into the swing of things, getting back into the gym. You know, there's already been more drama in terms of certain states going back on lockdown. And I know for you, John, I mean, tell me about it. Like, go from point A, from where things were starting to open up to now, you know, because you've had a shift in both those areas.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, with everything reopening again, it kind of started like this positive feeling, like, okay, now I can get back to the gym and do those workout routines that that I was used to or that I wasn't used to. And like you said, getting back into the swing of things. But that lasted for a good month, a month and a half or so. And the governor, with the cases of coronavirus patients, with the cases going up, you know, the governor decided to shut things down again. And it started off with the bars, the gyms, the pools, the water parks. You can't even go tubing down the Salt River, I guess. And that's frustrating because you want to get back out there. You want to do your workouts. And I was doing it. I was in the gym at least 3 to 5 times a week. And getting back into that, I started feeling my strength coming back. I noticed that my strength had actually left because I was doing those workouts at home. I was doing calisthenics at home, push-ups, pull-ups, squats, you know, different core exercises. So getting back into the gym, I just felt like, okay, I still got it. I still have that strength. I still have that core strength, and I'm able to do the weightlifting that I've been wanting to do. With the shutdown happening, I don't feel that I'm going to be affected as much because I can go right back into those home workouts. But at the same time, it's frustrating because I was really starting to hit my stride again, just like I did back in December and January when I was getting back into the gym. You know, you don't feel it the first 2 weeks. Like, you feel that pump, you feel that everything, but you have to get past that 2 to 4 week period. You know, when you start getting to the 6th week, that's when you really start to feel like you're hitting your stride. And once again, I hit my stride, and now I can't go back to the gym anymore. And I was playing a little bit of basketball. I mean, they weren't allowing us to do full court games in basketball. We were doing like one-on-one games and king of the court and stuff like that. But even then, you know, even that little bit was really fun for me. And having to now do the home workouts again, while I still enjoy them, it's just, you know, you started off on a good pace and now you got to slow it back down again.
Right.
Specifically when it comes to weightlifting. But what I'm trying to do, what's helping me get past that, is keeping that positive mindset, saying to myself, well, it's okay because I can still work out at home. I can still get an efficient workout at home. There's all kinds of different variations of a push-up that you can do. There's different variations of a pull-up, of leg workouts, core exercises. So you have so many tools available to you to do your workouts at home. So if you've been hitting your stride at the gym, and granted, you know, you're not going to have a full set of weights, a whole weight rack available to you, but even doing the simple exercises at home can be very beneficial to you. And we can get carried away with the weightlifting. I know I have, or I used to, you know, where I was just focusing on weightlifting and I wasn't doing the core exercises. I wasn't doing the calisthenics, you know, to help build my strength, right? So yeah, Arizona's going through a tough time. I know we're not the only state that's going through it. I know Florida is having a tough time. I mean, you can watch the news and find out which states are having a tough time with it, which ones are not. And, you know, we have to do what we got to do in order to minimize the spread of the virus. And a lot from what I hear is that, you know, people who had it didn't even know about it and they got over it. But they're counting those numbers with the actual new cases. And I mean, it was bound to happen. We all knew that there was going to be some kind of a second wave sooner or later. So, but yeah, that's how it's affected me, you know. now with everything closing down again, working out at home is going to be the primary objective, and I get to play a little bit more games. So
Yeah.
I'm not too sore about it, but it definitely kind of bummed me out when I heard the news. And the day that I was actually going to hit the gym, the government was like, "Oh, we're closing the gym, or we're closing gyms and closing bars," and I'm like, that's like,
Yeah.
and what's funny is I was actually off for 2 days. I had taken, or I had taken, I had taken 2 days off because, I had really given it a good effort the week prior. And then I was just ready on Monday. I was like, all right, I'm going to get back into it. I'm going to knock this out. And then, oh, I can't go. So
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah.
What about Colorado? I didn't hear too much on the news in regards to Colorado, but I know that gyms started opening up again for you guys.
The nice thing is for Colorado, so it's been weird because there's been different levels of openings. Like gyms are doing a thing. Like there's some gyms. That was weird. Some gyms have been pretty much running at full capacity where they're allowing people to come in, but you do have like 6-foot barriers that not like physical barriers, but little 6-foot tape off areas, tape off zones that you go and you stand in, and that's where you're going to be. For bigger gyms, they're doing more like time slots. So for bigger gyms, essentially what's going on is online, you sign up for an hour-long time slot, and that's when you show up to the gym. They're only allowing a certain amount of people in during those time slots. And that's how that works out. And it kind of varies per county.
Right.
As of right now, Colorado hasn't seen a spike. We haven't seen anything new, anything crazy
That's good.
come out of any of this. So as of right now, unlike Arizona, the gyms are still open, which is awesome. It's been great.
Yeah.
I haven't, I'm not going to lie. There's been a couple days that I've fallen off of it, and I haven't gone each and every day. I'm going through some PT work for my shoulder and my back right now. And so granted, I've been able to take that time off for a purpose, but it has bummed me out that I haven't gone into the gym every single day and have pushed as hard as I can. But the beautiful thing is that at least for my gym right now, there's nobody. There's been nobody there. Every time I go to the gym, masks aren't required. And
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's really nice. And I honestly, like, I wouldn't even go to the gym if it was required. I know people have their opinions about the masks. I know everyone has a thought process on when and where and how, but like I'm not going to be pushing 240 pounds over my head or squatting 240 pounds with a breathing restriction.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. I'd rather, I'm stubborn. I'd rather deal with the consequences than put myself in harm's way in a worse way than being able to breathe oxygen. So gyms have been open. The masks aren't required, which is nice. Like I said, there's these little 6-foot increments of tape around the place. And everyone's just been super good about keeping things clean and just spraying down machines and benches and weights after you're done using them. And that's been the flow. And so it's been really awesome to be back and be pushing and really listening to my body a little bit more. I think specifically with the intent to compete again, I think the mindset with the competition is that you have to be in the gym every single day. It does not matter how your body's feeling. You have to push, you have to work and do all these things. And one thing that was nice about taking a couple weeks off, because even though I was working out at home, obviously the workouts aren't going to be as marvelous as they are in the gym. You don't have, all these different weights. You don't have all the different machinery and things to push all this stuff around. So, for me, it was taking off a couple weeks. And what was awesome about that is not only did I keep up active rest days, but I also kept up with active recovery days. And so I was either running or stretching, doing yoga, working on pieces of my body that weren't as strong as others, and essentially doing a whole entire recovery program. And in doing so, going back into the gym, one of the most amazing things that I found was that I hear my body more. I've been feeling my muscles in a different way. I've been feeling how my body is flexing in a different way, how it contracts
Right.
with different types of muscle groups. It's not just, I'm not just this big ball of muscle that, you know, just poofs up whenever I go and work out. Now
Right.
everything is, you know, the muscle, the mind to muscle connection has improved immensely, being back into the gym now. So I can't really complain. I can't complain.
Yeah.
I will complain if, you know, we go through what Arizona went through, you know, if they
Yeah.
start to shut everything down. But thankfully I have the bones of a home gym that I can still use. And, you know,
Remarkable stuff, by the way.
thank
You
you.
know,
Thank you.
keeping track of that and seeing the posts and the story posts and stuff like that. Like, I mean, you know, I don't put anything past you. You've always, I think when things are stacked up against you, you've always found a way to get out of it. And you're very resourceful, you know, not just with making the home gym, but through your art and through your life. You know, remember you in your mid 20s up into your 30s, you were going through some stuff, and you somehow somehow was able to just, you know, still be able to take on these amazing experiences and still retain, you know, your sanity, if you will.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
think,
important,
I don't
man.
know. I think I had to lose it to remember how to find it.
Yeah, I
But
remember that.
yeah, man, you
That's
know,
the funny thing about everything that's going on. I think that a lot of people are losing their sanity because they've had to make so many adjustments to their life in terms of how this is all affecting them and stuff like that. So, you know, we hope that for the people that are watching out there, we hope that you guys are finding that middle ground, finding that balance between still being able to do what you do normally, but also being safe. You know, like
yeah,
that's the best that any of us can do, is to be safe, be cautious, however you want to deal with the mask wearing or not wearing the mask and everything else that's going on. You know, as long as you're doing it with a good heart and you're putting your best foot forward,
yeah,
I mean, you really can't go wrong. And
yeah,
life, this whole thing's not gonna last. You know, it's just not. It's just like all those other crazy flu-based viruses that spread crazy. You know, we were all scared about it, and then within a few months, you know, we're back to normal. So I'm hoping for everybody that that's the case.
yeah. And I think it's really just like respect yourself, you know, listen to your body and listen to what's going
Oh,
on, you
absolutely.
know. It doesn't have
Absolutely.
to, you know, like I said, I have a stigma against the mask. I will walk into a store and respect the store's wishes and respect people around me. But when it comes to weightlifting, absolutely not. I'm not taking
Yeah.
any sort of chances for my body, and I am not wearing the mask in any other situations. I'm not going to wear it in the car. I'm not going to wear it at home. I'm not going to wear it if I'm going for a
Right.
jog or walking around the block. For God's sakes, it's no. If I'm in a public environment and I'm around individuals, you know, that is just pure respect for them. Why I wear the mask. Um,
That's good enough reason for me
you
to
know,
do it out of respect for other people, out of
exactly.
respect for the
And
establishments.
yeah, and also, you know, we don't, you know, yeah, there's places that are shutting down, but we don't want to come back around full circle to this thing and be stuck with this piece of paper on our face. You know, we don't. And so it's like
Absolutely not.
the quicker we can get through it, the quicker we can, you know, move on, and we can all
Absolutely.
kind of turn around and laugh at all this and, you know,
Yeah.
and everything going on. But at the same time, at the, you know, with all that going on, don't see it as an opportunity to fail. Don't see it as an opportunity to listen to excuses again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a couple radio casts before where we were just talking purely about getting motivation, getting yourself into the gym, you know, keep moving. You know, that was one of our big taglines at the end of it, you know, was even in between video games, just keep moving, you know,
Absolutely.
just do the workouts, you know, do a couple push-ups here and there, just keep moving, keep motivated,
Absolutely.
stay happy and healthy, and just keep pushing. This is just another hurdle. It's just, that's all it is. That's all this is another
That's right.
hurdle for us to go over. And for those that are just now getting into fitness, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged that this is what's
Absolutely.
going on, that this is what's happening. Let this just be another way for you to understand that there is going to be a lot of discipline and a lot of, you know, like I said before, hurdles that you're going to have to come over and get over to get the results that you want. Um, and you know, moving forward, you know, just keep pushing. If your gym, if your gym and your state are closed again, and your state's going through a lockdown again, you know, just flip the switch, man. Like we're
Yeah,
coming. We've had home videos. We have videos. The beautiful thing about FGTV is we're not all about needing to be in the gym. So right from the get-go, we're
right.
already talking about ways to do things at home, the ways to work out at home, the ways that you don't necessarily need to be in the gym to get yourself moving. So just flip that switch. Just turn over to the other side and realize, okay, well, here we are. We're back. We're back where we were before, but now
That's right.
that's not gonna hinder my results and my goals and my inspirations and motivations or my discipline. It's going to keep me moving. It's just a hurdle. And you know, if your gyms are still open, or if they just opened and you guys are able to get back in the gym and start pushing weight, like, yeah, like go tear some shit up and be happy with
That's
it and be
right.
excited about it, and
That's right.
keep pushing and look here to FGTV for some more workouts as they progress throughout the couple weeks. I know before we did a chest workout, and then we kind of transitioned into doing a home workout with like a full body. We're going to
Yeah.
do we're going to touch base on so many different things. And if there's anything that you guys are interested in seeing, any types of workouts, whether you know you want me to focus on a specific group, if there's things that you want to see John and I working on, let us know. You know, put it down in the comments, shoot us an email, whatever flows better. In terms of Twitch, Flashbarricade is the tag handle for my Twitch. I recently switched over my Instagram as well. I am no longer DB Ironsides on Instagram. I am going under Flashbarricade to keep everything consistent. So
Sweet.
those are the handles to look for when we go live with streaming. We'll let everyone know. We'll send out, you know, notifications and stuff like that. John and I definitely will be streaming together and just playing over the weekend and having a good time. You'll see our
That's right.
faces, and you guys can hop in the chat and ask us some questions and things like that for when that goes down. But
I am looking forward to it.
oh my God,
I
I'm
am definitely
excited.
looking forward to connecting with some people and, you know, just getting everybody to kind of check out what we're doing.
Yeah. And like, you know, we mentioned it before, we really want to generate a community of people that love working out and love video gaming. You know, we really want to start
We know
bringing
you're
those.
out there. We
Yeah,
know you're all out
exactly.
there.
And it's not just like, you know, you don't have to be hidden in the folds anymore. Like, you know, there's Instagram heads, there's, you know, people on Facebook and Twitch and stuff like that. Let's all get together and have a good time. Let's play some video games.
That's right.
And yeah, I think with that being a reconnect and a touchdown, John, do you have anything else you want to add?
I'm just looking forward to pushing forward, man. We've been doing this now for a few months. We've been doing it for a few months. With everything that's going on, we're definitely not hitting the stride that we're looking for, but we're still hitting our stride. We're still getting really acclimated with this whole creatorship, this whole content creator space. And, you know, it's still weird for me to like be talking to, I mean, I'm talking to you, but obviously with the intention of having people see our faces and stuff like that. You know, I'm not used to that kind of a thing. So, you know, these early videos that we're doing are going to be we're going to look back at these at like a year later, 2 years later, we're going to be laughing like, you know, this is
Oh,
how we
absolutely.
started. And then 6 months later, a year later, you know, we're going to be doing whatever we can to bring the best content we can in this creative space of bringing gamers and fitness enthusiasts together. And, you know, I keep saying fitness enthusiasts. I noticed I've been saying that a lot. Just anybody who wants to stay healthy, essentially. You don't have to be a fitness enthusiast. You just be somebody who knows, hey, I think I can do a little bit more with my body, and I like to try to stay in shape. Whether you're doing it because you're single and you want to look good, or you're a parent and you want to keep up with your kids, or you just want to be healthy just in general. Because as much as as much as, you know, mental health is a priority, physical health is just as much of a priority. To me, they go hand in hand. If we can create a space where people can get a positive result from watching our videos and feel good about going about their day, I'm all for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So with that said, you guys so much for showing up, listening to our radio cast. This is going to be a short one just so we can kind of reconnect and get our faces out there. We're trying out new platforms, trying out new ways to reconnect and connect with people moving forward. You know, right now we're using Zoom as a platform, which, you know, everyone's using right now. But there's going to be more. There's going to be more that we're going to try to branch out in. And by no means are we professionals in this field. We want to see better for ourselves in our lives and find ourselves in positions that enhance our creativity and our inspiration and put ourselves into jobs that we want to be in rather than the alternative. So thank you guys so much. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun things. And I will put on the screen all the Twitch information. John and I both have Instagram where we keep our information.
I'm pointing to the corners like you're going to put some kind of like thing up there.
I'm going to put them on every single one of where you point.
Yeah. all corners.
Yeah. But in any case, thank you guys again. And this is Flashbarricade signing off.
Dukestarfighter. Y'all take it easy.
We'll catch you guys next time.